I would like to comment on my appearance at DSDS. You know, they put me out as number one of the most grausam, which means awful, I'd say, you know, but in another sense it says merciless. Number one of the most merciless guitar players they had. You know, I want to say several things. You know, when you look at it, it looks weak and makes me look weak, of course. There's no denying in this. But if you would have known the whole appearance was all I delivered there for them, they could have let me look a lot more weaker than they did. And the question is, why do they do that? Why does Bolan does it? A person that bashes year for year, person after person that comes that is not at the level he bashes. And anyone that knows me knows that I wasn't at 100% at that time and that my performance wasn't good at all. So the question is, why do I deliver that, and why doesn't he bash me in the way I deserve it for that performance that I do? First of all, the pictures are edited, which means you don't see the real version. The question with the who learned you play guitar never occurred, as well as Bolan's mimics never occurred at my appearance. They edited it afterwards into it, and the real appearance was awful. You know, what was a shame for me. So for me, it's kind of like a bit of a happy end. A small. So why does he do that? Why does Bolan does that? There's only one explanation. Is that it's about my abilities, and he knows that I'm probably the most hardest perspective in music in these days. The question is, why do I don't deliver it? Is easy, you know. I didn't prepare at all for that appearance because I knew about the chance of being bashed, and you know, I didn't want to end my career that way. I continued really working afterwards. It's the other way around with most performers. They perform or train most before they go there, and afterwards it's over, you know. For me it was the other way around. And the guitar wasn't tuned correctly. This wasn't my fault. I went there twice, and they tuned the guitar. So the question is, why didn't I tune it back? You know, it's their show, it's their material, and I don't question any of their choices. For the candidates to let them look on television. I don't care. I can play with a detuned guitar. I hit my tunes that I sing in the same way when it's detuned or not. It was more of a difficult appearance for them than for me. If you would have looked at the whole appearance, why is it so weak? Is it because it was tremendously too slow? I've put on my page right here another version which is quite better. They could have, in none of the case they could have taken me with that performance. It's out of question. There were a lot of better talents there than me. There's no question of that. But why doesn't he bash me? In a way, I would have done it if I would have been in his place. There's only, for me, is only one reason, is that he doesn't want to lose his face. He knows if there's anyone that has talent in this business, in this year, it's me. You know, I'm a songwriter. It's my major ability, and that he knows. and I write good songs, and at that point it doesn't really matter if I'm a good guitar player or not, you know. You have to look at it also in another way. They bash me on my guitar playing. I didn't screw up once, you know. The guitar was detuned, okay, but I didn't play one wrong tune on the guitar. As well as I wasn't satisfied with the singing at all. Why doesn't he say the most awful singer, the most merciless singer? I don't know. They say the most merciless guitar player. Because they do not want to let me look weak. Is the only explanation that I have. They wanna, they did most for me, is all I can say. They did most for me they could. As shit as it looks, it was a lot more shit than it was that you saw on television. And for that I would like to thank those guys at DSDS, you know. Because that is not something that they do for a lot of persons. And I don't know why they did. I just say what I think, what I saw, and I would like to thank these guys. Maybe it's basically it.